Well, hello and welcome to the Book Spot, folks. Welcome to the Book Spot. We are here. After much ado, we have made it, and I'm excited about it. I'm going to bring on my guest. My guest will be Mr. Christopher Boyd, and we're going to talk about authorship tonight. We're going to talk about authorship. And so, join in if you are interested in getting your book written. We want to help you. We want to help you tonight. We want to talk to you about what it's like to be an author, and want to share. Just want to share. So, I want to give you some time to get in there. And tonight we're talking about authorship with Christopher Boyd, who is an author, and hear his story, how he got to where he got to, and what it took. What it took to become an author. What did it take to become an author? And so we'll bring him on in a little bit. But I want to give the audience some time to get in here. We were running into some technical issues, but how many you just got to keep on persevering? You got to keep on trying. Got to keep on at it. So I'm going to read you a little bit about Mr. Boyd's bio. Here we go. So Chris doesn't remember the day he collapsed on the basketball court, but as soon as he woke up from his induced coma, he began discovering the damage. Nothing would ever be the same, but with persistence, faith, and the unwavering support of his family, he was able to beat the odds and win back his life. Christopher was attending Towson University when he sustained a TBI, a traumatic brain injury. One of his goals is to help provide hope, and to encourage other TBI survivors and their families and friends along the journey of recovery. He wants to complete college one day. With faith in the Lord, he will. So we're going to bring on Mr. Christopher Boyd. There he is.
Oh
What's
yeah.
going on, sir?
Now, much. How you doing today?
Oh, man, I'm just happy that we were able to make it happen.
Oh yeah, yeah. Technical
Yeah,
difficulty.
behind the stage, we were doing a lot of fiddling and fooling around, but we made it, and you're
Yeah.
here, and I'm glad that you um, persisted and hung in there with me. So, how does it feel to be an author?
It feels real good. I mean, finally, when I first released my book online, it really didn't hit me until I say a couple of months afterwards. For some reason, I thought it would have hit me sooner, but it didn't hit me until I started receiving like phone calls and encouragement from other people. So that's when it really hit me that I finally released a book. I would say.
Wow, wow, wow. So, a lot of people want to know, what was that journey like? Take us through that journey of wanting to write a book and then actually doing it.
The journey. Well, in the beginning, it was all fun for me, but when I had to really dig down and really do the hard work, it was really challenging. I did. I mean, I did. I never wanted to quit, but I just needed some encouragement from other people, like from my family, from you, and definitely Jesus. So, but I did want to quit, but I remember you and other people telling me like, "Hey, write, do something every day." So, and I think that really helped me because I think the more I didn't write, the less I felt like I needed to like really release the book and get it out there. But the more I kept working on it every day, that pushed me to get it out there. So just keep working on it. Yeah.
Keep working on it. So, what was it like to actually hold that book in your hand?
Oh, it was what when I first got my book, I uh I ordered the incorrect like proofread from the book, so I was a little discouraged. But then I remember I just had to go back and upload the correct manuscript for my book, and then when it came, I was happy. But it's always like the mountain that I had to climb. So, but I just had to keep pursuing it. So that's what it was for me.
Okay. So tell me, what if some of the things people have said to you after they have read your book?
Well, I had one cousin that told me he read my book several times, so that was a big encouragement for me. I had like a lot of family members and friends who told me they read the book and how it inspired them. And they, I mean, some of them have not had the same injury as me, but it had like encouraged me, well, encouraged them, and so that helped me too. So that was a big help for me. Like encouragement for me it was really big through the whole process, I would say.
So someone said, Kendra M said, so proud of you, Chris.
Oh yeah, thanks, on get you. Yeah.
So I want to show people your book. I do
Yeah,
have a picture of it. There it is, folks. Bam. Beyond
yeah.
the Court. All right. And where is it available, Chris?
It's available on Amazon.com. So
Okay. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Good, good. And have you had people come to you to ask you about book writing?
I had some people tell me like they want to write a book, but they haven't really reached out to me yet. So, but I'm sure they're thinking about it. So,
Okay. Well, we got a comment here. Christina Handy. Sounds like family.
oh yeah, that's my sister, one of my sisters. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Definitely inspiring. Love the cover. Awesome, awesome. So wow, wow. Have you had some opportunities like to talk to some audiences about TBI?
Um, well, I did go to like a brain injury conference about a year ago. I spoke about the injury, but I didn't really talk about too much about my book. But I did talk about the injury, so that was good for me. I mean, I didn't want to get up at first, but I felt like I had to get up and say something, so I did.
Uh,
Yeah.
Was that a good feeling for you?
Oh yeah, it was a real good feeling. I'm glad I did get up because, like I said, I wanted to sit down, but I had to obey Jesus and stand up and say something. So I did it. Yeah.
Mm, good, good, good. And when did you do this book, and how long did it take you?
Oh yeah. Well, it was released. The book was released in 2024. So, but it took me, I would say, about a good 2 years to really complete it. I would say, yeah. I would say if I was more consistent with it, it would have been released sooner. But everything happens in God's time, so it came out when it needed to come out. So I would say that, yeah.
Okay. So sometimes I think when you write a book, like there's a release that takes place on the inside of you. Did you experience that?
I did. I remember when I first like completely finished. Like I was kind of like exhausted. I would say spiritually, mentally, a little bit physically, because it was. I mean, it's a lot of hard work, and you have to be dedicated to it. So, but I did feel exhausted. 'Cause I remember my mom asked me like, "Aren't you happy that you released a book?" I was like, I definitely was happy, but at the same time, I was definitely exhausted too. So, yeah, I would say that.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. And so when you start telling people about the book, like how did you, what was sort of your pitch to tell people like, hey, you should pick up a copy?
Um, my pick, I would say I just wanted people to be inspired, especially those who went through the same thing that I went through, and I just want to inspire everyone that I can. So, but I remember you telling me in one of our meetings, like my book is not for everyone. So, I mean, I would like everyone to definitely read it, but I do understand like every book is not for everyone. So, but it's for my audience. So, yeah.
That's a good thing. You said your audience. So you were able to find your audience and make your book available to your audience?
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I remember someone in my family had the same injury as me, and I remember when she read the book, like she told me how much it helped her. So yeah.
That's good. So, do you ever go back and just like just flip through and just take a page and kind of just read it?
Oh yeah. Funny you said that because I think it was sometime last, well, probably like a month ago. Like I started to read chapter one. Chapter one is, I think, to me personally, that's the most emotional chapter for me. So I mean, every time I read it, like I do, I mean, I can feel like just feel like my words in that chapter. I would say, I'd say chapter one and Dear Me and Why Me are the ones that I can feel the most. I would say, yeah.
Awesome, awesome. So you got another shout out, Mr. Chris. So proud of you, big brother.
Oh, that's my sister. Love you too. Yeah.
So how was family when how did they respond when you said, "Hey, I got a book"? And has anyone else in your family did a book?
I don't believe anyone that has wrote a book yet. I think I'm the first one, but hopefully after me, there will be more. So yeah, I would say that's what I'm praying for. So,
Do you feel like there's another book in you?
oh yeah, I do, I
You do?
do, I
Oh,
do.
wow.
But this time, I kind of know what to do. So
Okay. You
yeah,
learned some things. You learned some things.
yeah, I learned a lot from the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Now, are you part of any like writing groups,
Uh,
organizations?
not yet, but I've been trying to get into something though. So yeah, just to be one like other authors. Like I'm really looking forward to like being a part of some book fairs because I've been in one book fair since I released my book. That was about I say about a year ago. So, but that was only one. But I want to do a lot more. So yeah.
So you know about the Black Writers Guild, right?
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah. And like they keep you abreast with things that are that are coming up. I know that the Baltimore has a book festival in the fall. So,
Okay.
that's something to look out for. Um, I remember going there years and years ago and got some inspiration from one of the vendors about writing books too. So that
Oh
might be a
yeah.
good place. Yeah. So you wrote this book, you're an author now. Um, have you had anybody that has said things that have really sort of like touched your heart and really moved you from what they read from the book?
Oh yeah. Like well, years ago when I started like really walking, I remember like this woman I would walk with. We would walk every day around the mall, and she told me like one day like Chris, like she ordered my book and she told me like it's really inspiring, but she said she did tell me a couple of times like she had to put it down because it was like emotional for her. I mean, but is that I mean that made me feel good because I wanted people to feel my words when I wrote the book. So that was real good for me to hear her say that about the book. So yeah.
Do you feel like you became vulnerable by sharing your story?
Oh yeah, I did. But what helped me was I thought about other people who could be experiencing the same thing, and I wanted to inspire them and encourage them. So, and I wanted them to like see how faith in Jesus can bring you through anything. So that was that made me just come out my comfort zone. I would say, yeah.
Mm. So your book has a message in it about the Lord Jesus.
Oh yeah, I put his name was in there. Well, he's all in the book. Yeah, if you really
Okay.
see he's in there. So yeah.
So it sounds like it's actually an opportunity to do some evangelism. What do you say?
I would say that, yeah. Because I remember when I first was writing the book, I didn't have. Well, I had the Lord. in there and God in there, but I didn't have like too much Jesus in there. I mean, it's not like I didn't mean to put him in there, but when I went back, I made it known like I wanted to put him in there. So yeah, I didn't want to go. I didn't want the book to go without his name in there. So yeah, yeah.
Amen. Amen. You got another shout out, Mr. Chris.
Okay. Oh yeah. She
I
said she's
give
picking up
you.
a copy.
You have a copy.
Thanks.
Oh,
Thanks,
there you
Akia.
go. There you go. Now, do you have some copies hanging around that people could just walk up to you, buy some, and you
Oh
can
yeah,
sign it right then and there?
I do. But I remember going to church a couple of times. And I told them like people asked me about the book. I was telling them I had the book, but the book's home. And I remember my mom telling me probably like a couple months ago, like you need to keep some books in the car. So that's what I did. I would just put some books in the trunk. So anytime anyone wanna be talking about the book and they want to purchase it, I have them right there for them. So
That's a good idea. I get that. Sometimes people just out of the blue say, "Hey, I want to get a copy of the book," and
yeah,
I run to the trunk, and hopefully I have one. And I've been pretty good about having one, or sometimes two. But yeah,
oh
that's a good practice to keep them in your trunk because you never know. Someone else gave you a shout out, Lillian Boyd. So
that's
proud of
my
you.
mom. Oh
That's
yeah,
your mom. Ah, okay. All right.
I'm
Good.
part of her. She using Facebook. Yeah.
Well, say it again.
I said I'm part of her. She using Facebook.
Oh,
She,
going to another level, huh?
just for the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, what would you say to someone thinking about writing a book, Chris? So, the night show is about authorship, and I told the people that we want to help someone get started or complete their book. What kind of advice would you give them?
I would say just don't think what other people will think about you writing the book. Because I remember, I think I could kind of got I could be wrong, but I got the feeling that you could tell that I was kind of like hesitant that I was about releasing the book like in my name. Because I remember one time I told you, well, I think you started feeling like I didn't want to release it in my name, and you told me you put up like I mentioned I could release it like in another name. So, but I took some time and thought about it, and I didn't care about it anymore. But I knew it would be also good for my family's name. So that's one reason why I just released it in my name also. So I would say that.
Yeah, yeah. So, I heard you say you can't worry about what people are gonna think
Oh
about it.
yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't worry. Yeah, yeah. That's
So
good. That's
yeah.
really good. Um, Anything else comes to your mind to like really get people off the chair and out the boat to step up and get their book written? Anything else you want to throw out to them?
I would say just be consistent with it. I would say write something. Write something every day. I would say. And I know, like for me, the first chapter of my book was all like free writing, so that was really big for me because when I free write, I don't think too much. I just write. So, and I found out that that was really good for me. I would say definitely for the first chapter. I would say one of my
Okay,
favorite ones. So yeah.
awesome, awesome. Let me. You got a couple more shout outs. Let me. Someone
Um,
said, "LOL." Christina Handy, that's your sister, right?
yeah, yeah.
Then Lisa Handy said, "So proud of you for staying
That's
focused and dedication. Love you." Okay. Um, the name, the title. Tell the audience why you called it Beyond the Court.
on the court. Oh, actually, I took a before I met you, I took like a promoting course with someone named Kira Ming, and she actually presented a title for me, and I went with it. So yeah, because I really couldn't think of a title, but she helped
Okay.
me out a lot. So yeah, that was really good. So
Okay. And you like it?
oh yeah, I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good, good, good.
So
So,
I found
folks,
myself I can write, but when it comes to the title, sometimes I don't know. Yeah.
it's got like a block, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. So, folks, you out there, you got a question for Mr. Chris, question for myself, please put it out there so we can answer it. We won't be too long on this platform tonight, but long enough time for you to ask your questions so we can try to dig in and help you out. Book writing is an awesome, awesome accomplishment. Would you say so, Mr. Chris?
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely feels better when you get that out there to the world. So yeah.
I absolutely agree. Getting that book out of you, getting it into the world, getting something tangible, something people could actually hold, and something you could hold, and it's a legacy. Also, it's there forever.
Oh yeah.
It's there forever. And those of you out there that's been, toiling and kind of pondering, it's just that time. It's just that time to do it. And so the book spot comes along just to try to encourage you. Nothing real deep, nothing real spooky, just some basic, hey, determination and bringing it to pass. Would you say that's true, Mr. Chris?
Yeah, definitely determination, I would say. Yeah. And once you release a book, you will feel a lot better. So yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Mr. Chris, I want to thank you for being my guest tonight.
Thank
Um,
you.
and I want to thank you for pressing through all the technical situations till we
Oh, yeah.
got
Oh,
there. And
yeah. I was praying that it was and it did. So yeah.
yeah, it did. Someone got a question. Someone said, do you consider journaling a step towards writing a book? What you say, Mr. Chris?
Definitely, yeah. Journaling. I would say yeah, because I know some people they journal and they don't think about their them just putting notes in the book, but sometimes they make it just a book of their journal. So I think that's a good idea too. So
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's writing. It's still writing.
yeah.
So you can turn your journal into a book. How about that? That's
Oh yeah.
amazing, amazing, amazing. Yeah.
Oh, also
So
think, when you journal, about when you're writing a book, don't worry about don't worry about cleaning up the book and editing. Let the editor do that for you. So I would say that yeah.
I like that. I like that. That you can hire someone to come along and clean up your writing and not have to and let yourself just kind of
Yeah,
freely flow with your writing. That's good.
'cause
That's
I
good. I'm
tried
glad.
that, but it was too much for me. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Writing
Yeah.
it, then trying to clean it up. That's
Yeah.
yeah. Someone else can do that. Someone else can be on the outside looking in. I've got another question here. We say, how did you feel when making the book from Down?
I was just my goddaughter. I
Okay.
felt really good about writing the book because it felt like another big accomplishment for me, and it felt like I wanted to do something uh, for other TBI survivors. So I wanted to give them something else to help them on their journey, I would say, and their families. So yeah.
Good. Good. Good information, man. Good tool. Good. You had a heart to help someone else who dealt with the same thing you did. That's giving back, and that's powerful, folks. We want to thank you for tuning in. We want to thank you for giving your comments, giving your support, and also make sure you get your copy. Chris
Oh,
gonna have some in his car, and
yeah.
there's gonna be some at Amazon too. So definitely grab the book, give some feedback, and post it on Amazon. Put your feedback on Amazon. It helps
Oh,
other
yeah.
people to buy the book too.
I need
So,
some more reviews.
yeah, more reviews, absolutely. And someone just said, "I'm looking forward to the book sign." There you go, Mr.
Oh
Chris.
yeah, yeah. I haven't had one yet, but I have to have one. I remember you telling me a while ago. I have to have one, so it's coming. It's coming.
It's
Yeah.
good. See about your church. See if they'll have a night to let you do it. I did one
Okay.
in my church and sold like 30 books. So
Okay.
yeah, ask your church, ask some community centers. Just shop it around. People don't mind because it also, brings that establishment attention too. All right.
Okay. I
All right.
will.
Folks, I want to thank you. And this is the Book Spot where we help people get those books written. Thank you. And you have a good evening. All right. Appreciate you. Thank you, Mr. Chris.
Thank you.